Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 10 best restaurants to visit in Texas when traveling. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. Number 10, Red Ash Italia, Austin. Is there anything that distinguishes Red Ash from the pack, given that there was barely enough room to cram another steakhouse into downtown Austin, an Italian accent, to be precise, and, based on the number of requests for pappardelle with wild boar bolognese flying out of the kitchen, the concept is clearly working. It also helps that the decor deftly blends sophistication, flower towers, with snark, a graffiti mural. However, executive chef and owner John Carver is well aware that his patrons are primarily carnivores. He feeds them hot wood-grilled lamb steaks and red fish to keep them pleased. Kalamata olives, capers, and roasted tomatoes adorn this Livornese dish, the richly mushroomed bruschetta with roasted bistecca drippings. A slab of rustic bread sparkling under rivulets of meat gravy will undoubtedly become his hallmark dish. The resemblance to Texas toast isn't coincidence, and it's not a bad thing. Number 9, Locadoro, Austin. Chef and co-owner Fiore Tedesco creates a lasagna unlike any other in a glass-enclosed venue with a sociable counter up front and a loud dining room in the rear. Instead of noodles, tomato sauce, and meat, he utilizes delectably crisp spaghetti sheets to embrace a wealth of cheeses and a forest's worth of mushrooms in his revelatory, more northernly rendition. Green onion puree, not red sauce, provides the finishing touch. This isn't the end of the tradition's tinkering. He wraps a pork cutlet in the puffiest of fried batter jackets for an updated Milanese that Texans could refer to as Italian chicken fried steak. To make a salad that coolly resembles classic prosciutto and melon, he spritzes roasted butternut squash slices with orange juice and then tosses them with smoky pecan halves. Tedesco, who worked at the Gramercy Tavern in Manhattan, may have come from a restaurant family in upstate New York, but this is not his father's trattoria. Number 8, Pepper Twins, Houston. Some people prefer it hot, and they're in luck at this well-designed red and black strip mall cafe. Peppers come in two forms, as the name implies, as a variety of fire-breathing Chinese chilies and also as Sichuan peppercorns. They complement each other, with the chilies providing heat and earthy flavor and the peppercorns tingling your tongue and lips while enhancing other flavors. Mountain City Noodle, a black broth aswim with bok choy and topped with a ton of peanuts and scallions, shows off the full effects. Those who prefer it mild need not worry. Number 7, Top Knot, Dallas. Top Knot is that restaurant where you go for drinks after work and end up staying for dinner without intending to. It's a sister of Uchi, which is located downstairs, but it's a more laid-back atmosphere up here, in a glass-walled hideaway with bright pink and orange artwork on one wall. Start with a mezcal mule and a bowl of fried yuca chips with thick labna yogurt to dip them in. When your friendly server asks whether you want to play another round, say yes. Order some scallop crudo with blood orange slices. After that, you're hungry after 30 minutes and say to your friends, let's split the steak, a Japanese Miyazaki A5 strip loin. The fact that it costs $60 for 4 ounces doesn't bother you. After all, you want to know if it truly is the best beef on the planet. Number 6, Ritual, Houston. The statue of a flying pig next to my chair, as well as the wall of music provided by a DJ prowling around on a catwalk high above the huge warehouse, did not promise well for a serious eating experience. I was won over just a couple of nibbles into the mound of food we had ordered. Ritual's everything but the kitchen sink strategy works despite all obstacles. My red beans and rice was a valiant dish of legumes in a rich ham hock stew, topped with Texas Gouda risotto and finger-size house smoked kielbasa sausages. On top were molasses-glazed baby carrots, with a golden round of cornbread on the side. Who's behind this successful reinterpretation of Texas and Southern classics? Ken Bridge, the restaurateur, deserves credit for his fevered mind and willingness to switch cooks twice. Crash Heathcock's was in place at the time of publication. For his sake, let's hope the third time is the charm. Number 5, Montlake Cut, Dallas. I've always wanted to develop a modest restaurant that would heal my homesickness, says chef-owner Nick Badavinas, who has lived in Dallas for 25 years but misses Seattle. Montlake Cut accomplishes this aim, with white tables coexisting harmoniously with nautical tchotchkes abounding. The restaurant's name refers to the river that connects Puget Sound and Lake Washington, and the cuisine features seafood. Are you looking for something a little more unprocessed? A rotating menu of oysters, ceviches, and crudos is available, with one standout being a platter of exquisite yellowtail served in a copper-toned ponzu dashi broth. Number 4, Signature, San Antonio. Gastronomes across Texas wept when chef-owner Andrew Weissman closed La Rev in 2009, The modest restaurant has been lauded by Gourmet and the New York Times for 11 years as Texas's most accomplished French restaurant. The economy then handed it a fatal blow. Weissman has developed an upscale osteria and a fine seafood restaurant in recycled shipping containers, as well as a falafel establishment and a quick-service restaurant. He's back now with his most opulent attempt yet. The magnificent decor evokes a South of France lodge. Signature's extravagant presentations dazzle diners to the point that they look as if they've just seen Botticelli's Venus or Beyoncé. When I arrived, the restaurant had only been open for a few weeks and was still fine-tuning its menu, but magnificent sauces, such as the wine and mushroom-rich reduction on the sweetbreads, were already outstanding. Butter-poached lobster and duck foie gras torchon are among the first options, and Weissman assures that the best is still to come. Please, oh please, oh please. Number 3, Otoko, Austin. A dozen or so lucky folks make their way to an area above South Congress Avenue 4 days a week. Young sushi chef Yoshioke and his merry band are waiting for them, ready and eager to slice the tastiest fish in town. Nothing has been left to chance, including the compact space with its gorgeous illuminated black and white stripes, the sense of drama, and the intriguing music. Although Queen's fat-bottomed girls may not be everyone's cup of green tea, there are 2 menus available: globally sourced sushi and sashimi on Wednesdays, and a mix of fish and meat on other nights. Start with a fried shiitake mini salad combined with the unearthly crunch of jellyfish. OK, on the other hand, serves rare duck with mildly charred and crispy skin. Chef's choice of 20 bite-size meals will set you back $150 to $200 per person, not including gratuity or beverage. What day is your birthday? Number 2, Sprezza, Dallas. Julian Barsotti, a Dallas chef and restaurateur, took a trip to Rome before building his modern trattoria Sprezza. He took 3 of them in total. I went to see what Roman street cuisine was like, he explains. Regular food, says the narrator. He discovered a freeing truth. I realized I couldn't exactly reproduce the meal, she says, but I could be faithful to its spirit. As a result, under head chef Ryan Ferguson's leadership, Sprezza's food is rustic, spicy, and comforting. The freshness of the milk that went into the house made fior di latte mozzarella as preserved lamb meatballs with currants and pine nuts, tossed in a tzatziki-style yogurt sauce, with an Eastern Mediterranean flair. Number 1, Flora Street Cafe, Dallas. Stephen Pyle's personal Texas is waiting for you. Over the course of his 3-decade career, the Dallas chef has walked an uncommon tightrope between honoring his West Texas heritage and embracing complicated contemporary cuisine. Flora Street Cafe, a gleaming jewel box of a location in the Dallas Arts District managed by chef de cuisine Peter Barlow, has reached the pinnacle of the meeting ground between high-style and home-style cooking. Even if it's only a chili or a bit of smoke, Pyles says, even if it's only a chili or a bit of smoke, some of the links are obvious, such as the ribeye with a gleaming bone marrow custard. Others, like the pozole, are a gastronomic conundrum, with a pinch of hominy and an alabaster fillet of citrus-marinated black fish basking in a smoky broth flavored with shishito peppers. Pyles was one of the 3 Texas architects of Southwestern cuisine in the 1980s. What do you think about this video? Which of the following top 10 best restaurants to visit in Texas when traveling you find most interesting? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.